Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about my Gardevoir build. Gardevoir is a special attacker that is very weak in the early game but scales extremely well into the late game, having the most special attack stats in the entire game. Gardevoir's burst damage is extremely high, and combining with its Unite move, Gardevoir can single-handedly win a teamfight. If you enjoy playing a zoning playstyle by doing damage from far range, then Gardevoir is the perfect Pokemon for you. So, without further ado, let's get started with the build. First off, we have Psyshock. This ability is unlocked at level 6 and is your primary damaging ability. This move does an AoE in a target area 3 times, and the cooldown is reduced each time Psyshock hits an enemy. So definitely try to position the ability to hit multiple times so you can cast it again quicker. Psyshock can be upgraded at level 12 to increase the damage of each hit, to allow for insane burst damage in the late game. Overall, it takes some practice to hit Psyshocks multiple times, but if you manage to hit each time consistently, then you will deal an enormous amount of damage. Next, we have the Moonblast. This ability is unlocked at level 8 and it's your poke and crowd control tool. This move shoots out a projectile from long range and stuns the enemy hit. Essentially, landing the Moonblast will make Psyshock much easier to hit, so try to combo them together. Moonblast can be upgraded at level 14 to grant Gardevoir a shield when cast. This shield is great to help out with survivability so you can continue to do damage. Moonblast only has a 6-second cooldown and deals moderate amount of damage, so always stay at a safe distance and keep poking with Moonblast. Alright, now let's talk about the held items. First, we have the Wise Glasses. This item offers special attack as the base stat, which is great for a burst heavy Pokemon like Gardevoir, so you can maximize your damage dealt. The passive of Wise Glasses also gives 7% increased special attack, and Gardevoir has the most special attack in the game, capping out at 1000 at level 15. So this item scales extremely well. Overall, Wise Glasses gives about a 10% damage increase. Secondly, we have Special Attack Specs. This item also gives special attack as the base stats, but the value is a bit less compared to Wise Glasses. However, each time you score a goal, you will gain bonus special attack, capping out at 6 stacks. Meaning, if you can manage to get some early goals, this item is insanely strong. It also scales well with Wise Glasses, further increasing Gardevoir's damage by an enormous amount. Do keep in mind that if you cannot get any scores, then this item doesn't offer too much value. Finally, we have our defensive item, Focus Band. This item offers defense and special defense as the base stat, which is exactly what Gardevoir needs because its defensive stats are extremely low due to being an attacker. So the Focus Band will help immensely to survive the early game skirmishes. The passive of Focus Band offers healing when you're low in HP, so you can survive longer in teamfight. Overall, this is the best defensive item for Gardevoir in terms of survivability. Now let's discuss the best option for battle item. The eject button offers a much needed escape for Gardevoir as you do not have any ability that helps you escape. This item has a cooldown of 70 seconds, but you can cast it quite a few times during a game to escape sticky situations or help you position better in teamfights. It's very difficult to play Gardevoir without the eject button because you can die to almost any speedster or AoE damage. Now I'll show you my Gardevoir gameplay and going over how to play in the early, mid, and late game. Let's get started. Alright, the beginning of the game is quite simple. Just start with your Confusion and go with your laner to lane. Use the first Confusion on the monkey, but save the second one for the following monkey up ahead. And I'll tell you guys a neat trick for you to hit both the monkeys at once, so you can clear it a lot faster. As you can see, we just combo our abilities together and just clear extremely fast. Once you're level 3, come mid and try to contest for the crab. If the enemy doesn't contest for you, then that's great because now you are in quite a good of an experience lead, and if the enemy does their monkey very slow, you can actually walk up and try to contest for that as well. The reason why we were able to do this is because we clear our initial monkey very quickly because we did use our Confusion on both the monkeys, and if the enemy doesn't have any abilities that help them to do that, essentially you get to the crab first and you have priority on it, makes it much easier to get. Alright, do keep in mind that Waltz is extremely weak in the early game. You have to try to get level 6 before you can pretty much have enough damage to be doing anything meaningful. So in the early game, all you do is just try to farm safely. And here we went for a score just because we did kill the Bulbasaur and my Wigglytuff has score shield, so I'm just gonna walk with her and get the score. The bee spawned at 850, so we can clear this quite easily just because we have a lot of priority top lane right now. And now we are extremely far ahead. Normally you wouldn't be this far ahead if the enemy jungler like gank you, or if the enemy laner contests the crab with like the Snorlax or Lucario. But this lane has been going quite well for us, so we're gonna get level 6 quite comfortably. Your goal is to pretty much get level 6 so you can be extremely strong when the Drednaw spawns. Our Wigglytuff is putting in a lot of work with the Sing combo as well, and we get another quick score here. So we are extremely far ahead this game, and having level 6 for Drednaw fight makes pretty much a big difference. Yeah, as you will see later. Now we get comfortably level 6, but we still have about 50 seconds before Drednaw spawns, so we can continue to clear. You can take the second rotation of the crab from your jungler. They really don't need the second rotation, but try not to take the first one. Here the Bulbasaur walked up and tried to score, and he's level 4, so we just burst him quite easily there. And the enemy Chansey is only level 3. We get another kill on them as well. Get a quick score for 5. When you can score, just look for a score because scoring does give XP early, and it also gives HP back, so it's a great source of just XP and health back. There's no reason not to score, especially if you have your low point like 5 points, 10 points, then just grab a score. The Drednaw is gonna spawn here. You always have to play for the Drednaw if you're a top laner. If you're playing Gardevoir in the bot lane, then just try to get level 6 and stay bottom and continue to poke and set up pretty much an HP lead for your teammates so you guys can have an easier time to do the Drednaw. Here my teammates bot lane unfortunately already lost the goal because the enemy jungler played heavily bot side. But that's okay, I mean we won top lane, so I guess this game is pretty even at this point. And here I just hit pretty much 3 Psyshock on the Ninetales, get the kill, and now I'm level 8, I get the Moonblast, which is great. Now we can pretty much start the Drednaw because we are in position for it. I'm just gonna go for the poke, so pretty much kill the enemy, don't give him any chance to try to steal this. But unfortunately, the rest of my teammates did not get the memo of coming down to do Drednaw, so we had to pretty much steal it. And I did secure it with the Psyshock. Psyshock's damage is extremely high in the early game and late game just because of how much special attack Gardevoir actually has. So definitely try to have it up whenever you're looking for a steal. Unfortunately, I walk up a little bit too far here and I got surfed by the Greninja, essentially just nuking me for about 20 to 30% of my HP instantly. The enemy Greninja is playing really well this game and he's extremely fed. He's like level 10, everyone's like level 8, level 9. Alright, now that Drednaw is secure, the next objective is obviously Rotom, so you want to go up there and just try to farm and do the Rotom if you have another person helping you, because Gardevoir doesn't really do Rotom that fast. Here, the Lucario is practically gonna help us here to pretty much leash it and get it low for us. I got 2 Moonblasts on him here, so that pretty much guarantees a kill, and we were able to secure the Rotom as well. And here you can see how far Moonblast actually goes. I went practically across the screen and hit that Blissey. Here I'm gonna prepare for my Unite move and pretty much cast it to try to get the Rotom to crash. The reason I'm doing this is most people, they save their Unite move for like Drednaw, but you don't really have to do that. The reason why I use my Unite move here is for the specific reason of just getting a score down. So I'm trading my Unite move for score, which is great in the early game because getting score on the second tier goal is quite difficult in the mid to late game. So if you can get a score, just use your Unite move, it's not that big of a deal. Here the Greninja got a Surf Reset and I believe he was able to kill me here as well. It was very close, but he does have the Focus Band, so that fight pretty much ended in his favor. Greninja is one of Gardevoir's hardest counter, I would say, because he's extremely slippery and his burst damage is extremely high. Once he gets on top of you, there's really no escape. If your eject button is down, then essentially you would just die. Alright, so the Drednaw has spawned once again, and I don't have my Unite move, but Gardevoir's Unite move doesn't... It charges like decently fast, so I'm pretty much at a 77% right now. And the Greninja, like I said, once he gets on top of you, you're just dead, and it doesn't help that I missed my Moonblast there, just because he's a very slippery Pokemon, so trying to land abilities on a Greninja is not the easiest thing to do. But it is okay though, I think my teammates managed to pick up the kill on him right there, yes, and the Greninja is extremely fed at the moment, that's why his dead timer is so long. It's like a 30-second dead timer at 3.5 minutes, which is extremely long. It just means that he's super far ahead in terms of XP and kills this game. Lucario jumps on me, but Lucario is not Greninja. Lucario doesn't like do insane amount of damage. He does a little bit of damage burst, but his damage is not consistently like the ninja, so you don't have to be too afraid of him. Here, I know this is at the 3-minute mark. I'm just gonna pop my Unite move. Probably don't have to, honestly. We got this Drednaw secure, but like I said, Gardevoir's Unite move charges quite frequently, so I can just get it up when the Zapdos spawn. But more than anything, we gotta make sure we get that Drednaw, because if the enemy steals it, the Night Greninja is practically gonna be much more of a nuisance. Once the Drednaw is down, you guys already know what to play for. Yes, go for the Rotom. Enemy team once again is helping us do the Rotom, so Gardevoir being insanely high in damage, I just poked them and pretty much we get to secure on the Rotom here as well. So we got 2 Dreads and 2 Rotom right now, so this game is pretty easy to play and we're super far ahead. Even though our bot lane did lose quite heavily at the start of the game, they lost their goal before Drednaw even spawned, which is terrible, because losing a goal when Drednaw spawns means you won't have a retreat path and you don't have anywhere to heal, so it's really difficult to like fight the enemy for the Dread. Here, I'm just poking from really far away, trying to stay at a safe distance and let my team pretty much do damage, and the Rotom crashed once again, so we managed to break that goal. The enemy Greninja did use his Unite move here, and I think, yeah, we managed to kill him this time. Same situation, but this time around he was able to get slapped by the Wiggly, and my Side Shock was up at the perfect time as well to pretty much finish him off. Now I'm extremely close to my Unite move, and Zapdos has spawned already, so that's my priority, to just charge it. Once you have your Unite move around Zapdos, then it's almost a guaranteed win team fight, as long as your whole entire team is there. As you can see, I'm going to pop my Unite move here, and pretty much just get the insta-kill on the Venusaur, and now we killed the Greninja. I missed the Moonblast there, unfortunately. That would have been a max range Moonblast, but it's okay. Hit the following one, which is great. And now I know the Greninja is right on top of us. Hit another one, the Moonblast on him, and get the shield as well. And my Psyshock is up at the same time that he's getting crowd control, so it's great because Psyshock does an insane amount of damage, but Greninja, like I said, is very slippery, but if he's tied down like that, then essentially you just get free kill on him. Once again, hit a max range Moonblast into a Psyshock combo, and that pretty much gives us the room to secure Zapdos here. Hit another max range Moonblast on the Ninetales, and pretty much just secure the kill on that as well. I managed to take the long way around just because I realized that if I go through the mid lane, then the Greninja is probably just gonna surf on me and I'll die, so sometimes it's okay to just split up and just take the long way, because then the enemy won't be able to chase you, and if they do, that means your teammates can walk in and score as well. There's the Greninja again, and unfortunately for him, he's getting tied down quite a bit this game, and by the Wiggly, and pretty much that's gonna be the end of the game. Not much the enemy can do now since they don't have to Zapdos for the comeback. Alright, that will be the end of the Gardevoir gameplay. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up to help the channel grow. I will continue to make more guides like this to help you guys out, so subscribe for future content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.